Let's go. 80 weapons.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. From the 29, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones, 29 yards. And the Jaguars put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 31-yard line. Now Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From midfield now, here's Wilson. They're looking for Jeudy, but it's intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Hey, boy. Hey, dude.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Play action. It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
64.
And they'll run with Etienne. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Hey, exit.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Hey, box up.
Now Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Here's This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Seattle Seahawks. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and off we go from Seattle. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
60 Eagles!
On 2nd and 9, Smith. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. A give for Walker running right. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Zane Jones. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try to run with Etienne. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jags take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Now wasting time, going right back to DK. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 50 yards. downs. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Gino's going to throw. And incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw traveling at even 64 yards in the air. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well on that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 27, Lawrence flushed out right. And this is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action with Lawrence. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. Well, now how about this return? And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Geno. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Ready, ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jet and get things going in their direction?
Lawrence on 3rd down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Ready, go.
Straight ahead, Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. It's caught. Lockett. And he's got room. He'll get it inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Past the 60, past the 60. Go.
Now Smith. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Nick Ballore punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Jones has it. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Okay, ready? Hey, over.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. They go play action now. Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it.
Let's go now.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. Now Lawrence on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown! Trevor Lawrence with a hook up to Marvin Jones. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. And the Jags, Charles, I think they're in the dime here.
Covering a lot of field.
On third down. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Now Geno on first down. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing now is Geno. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive.
come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Smith now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here just past the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Another tote for ETN.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Tried for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. He'll get it inside the 20.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A give, running right, ETN.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and goal from the 1.
Once more ETN, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
It's complete, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Smith. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Etienne. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for, felt good about being aggressive and going for it, and right up until that one, they've gotten 2 for 2.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll go out of bounds all the way down inside the 35.
As the offensive guys trot on the field, you know they're congratulating the special teams guys to get them in great position. And while they're going out there, I'm guessing the quarterback's thinking about taking some good shots at the end zone right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And Brady and the Buccaneers here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete.
He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. Now they'll throw with Brady. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
To try again after the sack. Brady, this complete to Jones.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Brady now to throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
This one taken in by Otten.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Again, it's Brady. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Roquan Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Jackson on 1st down.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Going deep here for Watkins. He's got it at the 15.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Wait, set.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Now it's Jackson. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. James Prochet, 75 yards. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Brady to throw. This is White on the screen. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Second and 14.
Brady going to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack.
Hey, 66. Hey, both 66.
Looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range.
That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's gonna look deep for Watkins. Oh, this is taken in, it's complete. And we're gonna get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The coverage good, the pressure good, leads to the sack, and it's 3rd and goal now. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.